do our best to do so, even though we are imperfect sinners.
Waiting me. Right, first of all, screen share. So this is what the article I found on this subject. Okay, first of all, okay, oh, they've updated. So, right, this is internetblogs.org reports when internet disrupted in Iran, protests has a death over somebody, right? Iran sees third day protests after death of a woman in police custody. Iran's woman's death after moral police arrest sparked protests. Internet partially restricted over death of a woman in Iran. Okay. So that's a website we could tell. And then a moderate recovery internet activity following the island in Peru. Wide power outage and not many users networks offline during the hurricane in Florida. There's been earthquakes in Mexico as well and other places. And what I'm coming to the point is on UK BBC, somebody picked up and Sky News, the Queen had lain in state for 4 years in Westminster Hall. Right. So I'm just going to go on that, see if that's still got the links to this. Let me go down the links. Right. Somebody had posted, event began at 10:45 p.m. Televised commercial service will begin, and it just goes into numbers. ET London time 11.3, 11.4, 11.5, 11.6. 11.3 King Charles, 11.6 Prince Andrew. V going to play video in London 6 p.m. 6 o'clock can be dangerous. 8 a.m. lawyers will lose the plot. Well, I don't think they did today. Yeah, I don't think. I saw another post. I can't read Arabic. Go back to the post I originally found it. I hope I can get back into it. Yeah, got it. Right, Operation Under Bridge has already happened. And I looked this up. Bridge 2, Operation MENAI Bridge, enticements. And I'm going to put a ledge for my protection. I'm trying to get the source. I was looking into the websites. 8chan, 8chan, so 8CHAN, and it's / and somebody did some searches. So be aware. I'm just looking at information, that's all. Right, so on that it's implied these comments. 11.3 of King Charles, 11.6 Prince Andrew, gone into that, right. Prepare for King Charles to go now, and I don't know what that means, so no disrespect. William will dissolve the UK royal family and the Commonwealth. No disrespect, I'm still trying to research the sources for this truth, if it is. And then it's implied, disclaimer, implied, and this was at 7 p.m. today's date and time in the UK. It's implied it's already been done by the Knights of Templar. So I have been searching for more information on this source. So somebody went on a website, again I repeat, 8chan /Q search, and it came up with these two information. I can't share on here, that I can get into Telegram. I like to back up with resources and information. So that's interesting to know about network, different parts of the world. Is that one there? Hello, Tanya. There's all sorts going on at the moment. They cut me off since I found this information. There's all sorts of earthquakes and going on as well. Yeah, I've got to go to bed soon too, Tanya. So, let me get into this Telegram. I've got it up. See if I can get into the same source I had earlier. Because I just completely crashed my computer as soon as I found that link. So, bear with me. I know what I'm looking for. I don't quote anything unless I can try and back it up, you know. Telegram is alternative social media. And then you've got your search to back it up, you know. It's no good quoting things unless you can source the information, which they're blocking me finding. Yeah. They've already hacked my phone, I found that out. So it shows I'm living in Germany, but I don't live in Germany. So yeah, everything but that. I can't find it. So there really is demonic people in this world. I'm trying to find it, but I can't again. There's demonic people in this world. I can't find it. Okay, so that's what the quote is at the moment. So whether or not it's just anything will come of it, who knows? It's ridiculous, I can't find it. Should be on my desktop version. Oh, here we go. Alright. Go back up. It's not the post that I saw. So let me go back down to today's date. Okay. time that was. Let me go into, see if I can find the link to it. You all got to be careful when you're using this. Shame I can't find the post. Right, I don't know this source. Time Traveller says they know exact date the Queen. Oh, come on. A time traveller from the year 2082 says they know the exact date of the late Queen that passed away. The late Queen passed away later this year. What time and date is this post? Let me have a look. As I said, I need to find the source. Anybody can post anything, and it's always worth to back it up. Come on, I can't sit happy in my bloody computer. Can't find it. And it jams in my bloody computer every time they do hacking. Oh, wait at my head at the moment. What's the point of having this bloody computer when they keep hacking? Jeez. Oh. You can hear me, I can't get into this bloody computer. Get into anything I need to find. I'm looking for the time when it's posted. Looks like it's been taken off. Found it. The date, the time of it was 7:30 UK time. No. Can't find it again. Yeah, can't find the link. I can't find it. Bloody hell. Disappeared. Since I found it, they took it off. Okay. Fine. Just check on the phone if it's still there. Bridge 2, Operation MENAI Bridge. So the website, ACHAN search. So 187, Bridge 2. So, yeah. Oh, can't find the link now. And it was in the photo. And, yeah, 7 p.m. UK time. So, if anything happens to King Charles, then prepare for King Charles to go. And I don't know what they mean by that. And then I don't know. Yeah, I do not know because I haven't researched it, can't find the links. And then Prince William to dissolve the UK royal family and the Commonwealth. Well, all the Commonwealth leaders are in London for the funeral. And then it says, already done by the Knights of Malta. So I could research the Knights of Malta quite easily on educateyourself.org. Hello, Murray, you found me. My head is killing me. How did you work out? Sorry, they're hacking you. Yeah, hacking my brain as well. Really bad in my head. Really going to town. And they did it as soon as I stumbled across this link about King Charles and Prince William and Operation 2. So you had the Operation Underbridge falling down the Queen, which happened. Then the other link I found was that in the Sky News report today, it said she died 4 years ago. So people were commenting, and so I listened to the video audio, and it did say that the Sky News reporter commented that she died 4 years ago. So whether or not they mistake, I don't think the mainstream media made a mistake on that. But when I went to go back into the phone on Telegram app to find the source, it's disappeared. It's gone. And I can't find it. So I looked at about the Operation 2, and apparently when King Charles, then Prince, in 1998, went to a skiing holiday in Switzerland, it was involved with an avalanche with the late Diana. And then, I've forgotten the other one now. So, in 1998, it was the mainstream news article that said the Operation 2 being put in place for then known as Prince Charles. So it's still in place as he's king now. But the latter part of that same paragraph, I can't find source evidence for that. So, like the late Queen, if anything happened to her, it was all set up, the Operation London Bridge falling down, and that apparently was set up in 1960 for the plans. So apparently in the news article, the documents about the code words for the royal family in England were known only to a few, and those documents were in the car of a reporter. Now I don't know how long ago and where that location was when they got stolen up his car. But a member of the public found it and handed it in. But it got leaked out, some of the code words. So, and this is where today I stumbled across this. No, I won't. I'm just really, my ears are ringing off the charts. I did 13 miles yesterday. I have started, Murray. Have you been running, Tanya? Or by car? You're right. How did your workout go? Sorry, the hacking fair. No worries. It's just part of it. Okay, thanks. Right, so yeah, thanks. So okay, now they're still hacking me. You can give it a thumbs up if you like. Right, so okay, thank you. My ears are really hurting. So then I'm linking up with the earthquakes, then the monetary system. Excuse me. Oh gosh, and then the internet. Oh, they're really, really ramping up. My ears are hurting, not anything. So I thought, well, let's have a look what happens. I'll open another link. See if I can put this in operation. Oh, jeez. Oh, go away. They're always hacking me. It's one law for the king child's billionaire, another for his struggling subjects. Here we go, the propaganda in the media now. It is only proper that the new king pays no inheritance tax, says the state that makes citizens choose between eating and heating. Wow, they started this already. I've got to screen share this. They started a psychological propaganda already. Mainstream UK media. Oh, here we go. Okay. During the soggy afternoon when the Queen was still said to be only ill, the BBC, quote it was filling time. Only hours before, he noted Liz Truss had been making a rather important statement on only how families would pay the heating bills this winter. All was now insignificant, it was. The usual excellent presenter later omitted a poised royal word. Except it wasn't, if anything, it was painfully on the nose. The man on the TV unwittingly had precisely appreciated how the financial crisis engulfing millions of Britons will be treated in the coming days as a matter of no consequence. In Tuesday's Daily Mail, it took until page 28 to crop up in that day's Sun, page 20. The Times and the Telegraph yawned it off altogether. Our MPs have been worse. Last Thursday, the new Prime Minister set out a plan to cut the energy costs, tagged at $150 billion. I'm just covering this because they're propagandists. It's easily the single biggest fastest intervention by any government since the Second World War. A vast sum that the Tory tail-enders seem determined to spend as badly and unfairly as possible. To take one example, the 4.5 million people like myself, I'm one of them, prepay meters will get zero extra help from Truss. No way. Let me quickly have a look at that in The Guardian. So what's happening? The planned 80% energy bill rise that was to take effect next month, October, has been scrapped. Hold on, let's have a look at the date of the article. Don't show me. Get off my bloody computer. 8 September 2022. Right. So 80% energy bill rise that was set to take effect next month has been scrapped, with the government announcing a typical UK household will now pay no more than $2,500 a year for the next 2 years from this 1st of October 2022. This means the price cap has officially been suspended, so next year's planned increases will not happen either. It has been expected to rise from the current level, 1,971, to much to 6,000, right? So public statements managed to say the new energy price guarantee will save the average household $1,000 a year, based on what could have happened in October if the government had not acted, they claimed. On top of this, all households will receive a $400 discount on energy bills. That government announcement this year. Truss will also temporarily move the green levies to contribute about $150 annually to the annual average bill. Most of these will push bills down further, bringing costs close to where the energy price cuts stand today, they claim, the government. Now, this guy Johnson, whoever he is, a personal finance analyst at investment platform Investor, claimed the new measures clip the wings of soaring energy prices, take this thing at the cost of living country to some degree for vast swaths of the population, but energy bills remain shockingly high. How would it work? Well, the energy price guarantees supersedes the existing Ofgem energy price cap and will limit the price suppliers can charge for units of gas. It claims the government says that the guarantee is automatic and applies to all households. It doesn't, by the way, I found that out. The government is basically providing energy companies with a difference between the new level rates and what they would charge if it was not in place. The guarantee applies to households in Great Britain's and the same level of support made available to Northern Ireland. So it shows a graph, okay. Now the cap energy price is frozen in 2050 for 23 the year. Now default price cap graphs goes and shows the years leading up from, I would say, in the red, right? The winter 2021-22. Now the one for 2022 period is one to the four. Right, and leading up to next year. We can make sense of it. Oh, for God's sake, stop packing me. So it claims, so would I pay more than 2,500? This is often not made clear. Some people will definitely pay more than 2,500. In brackets it says, and some will probably pay less. It is important to stress that that figure is based on a typical household dual use with medium consumption. What you actually end up paying would depend on lots of things: the size of your home, your individual use of, energy, and how well or badly insulated your home is. Common sense, that is, I would have thought. Oh, God's sake. What you actually end up paying with this, as I said before. Right, the government's issued figures, as they always do, under the guarantee basic on the typical, and then goes into 3 sections here, which I don't get the hang of this one. For the detached house will not be 2,500 but 3,300, but it will have been 4,700 if the October price cap had not gone ahead, claimed ministers, right? For semi-detached houses, 2,650. It would have been 3,800. While for a flat, wow, it is £7,500 for a period of the winter year. It would have been £2,400. How'd they work that out? But this is still a lot more than people were paying before, damn well right. And yes, last summer the Ofgem, it goes into last year's prices of Ofgem on household and consumption, electricity and gas. And if you're paying by direct debit, on 1st of April this year, it went up to 1,000. From 1,138, it jumped up from 1,971. Then on the 1st of October, it will due to climb. Okay, this October coming, it's due to climb to 3,549 a year. A year ago, the average monthly direct debit was £95. Thursday's announcement, typically monthly direct debit. Who can afford these prices? £208, £100. So what we pay for energy will still double. How do they work that one out? Oh, stop fucking hacking my computer. Right, how do this trust energy bills work? I'm not expert in all these graphs. Under energy price guarantee, flats is 700, and you got all these type of properties, right? Right, let me go down. The good news is that 400 discount on energy bills for all households that the government announced earlier this year for energy support is being kept. This is due to be paid to individuals' instalments. Right, this is what I found out, by the way, independently. I'll go into that in a minute. Now, over 6 months, with the household due to get the first chunk of £66, 66, applied to the energy bill in October the 1st, by the way, it starts from the 1st. They will get another 66, and it's 66 of their 66s discount in this November. Then it will be 67 a month from December through to March 2023, next year. Now, this is an assistance too, such as the cost of living to help with the rising cost of energy and food, and announced by the government. Meanwhile, under the Energy Company Obligation ECO scheme, some people can get help towards energy saving. It's like your loft and stuff like that, right? If you had one. Okay, let's go down a bit. If you're in social housing and stuff. I remember that years ago. What about people? This is where I'm coming to. Prepayment meters. The Ofgem price cap for those on a prepaid meter has typically been about 2% higher than for direct debit people, but it's not yet clear if this issue will be tracked under the new guarantee that subsidies the cap. At about 4.5 million people use prepaid energy meters, and many of them on low incomes and people like me with medical equipment to charge up. With a prepaid meter, you pay up front for your gas and electric and your key and gas, card. Some experts reckon we will see a lot more of these meters installed when the cold weather arrives and people are struggling to pay their bills. Well, there's a procedure which they have to go through first, and there's a different social media platform people suggesting what to do. Now I'll go into what I found out in a minute. Now, when the cold weather arrives, people are obviously going to struggle, aren't they? Because those who can't pay often switch to prepaid meters. What about people if it's a higher rate? Now, what I found out the section on prepaid meters, I literally ran them up at my energy company, right? And I recorded the call. They had nothing in place yet. So I said, well, how are you going to get the first £6? And I looked at the UK policy, what they're meant to do for people like me, right? They're meant to send vouchers out. So they could have easily put the cost onto your electricity meter by electronic method, okay? Transferred by computer system on your prepaid meter, not your smart meter, not a smart prepaid meter, but the old-fashioned ones, right? Or your gas meter, because I did questionnaire on that. And she said, oh, we haven't got anything in place yet. Well, I said, well, don't forget, I looked it on your website, and the contract of Payzone Limited Company, which is the only one that accepts the you pay your cash, hand over your card and your meter to top up that card or electricity key with the cash, and then you put it physically in your meters, right? That's how you get your energy that way. And the contract, a certain company that I'm with, right, has only got one contract. They used to have Payzone. No, they used to have the other one, the yellow sign. I've got what it's called. But Payzone Limited Company has only 2 shops in my area. One a wheelchair access and one isn't. Right? So there isn't anything in place of this article. And it's up to the individuals what energy companies they have to email one's energy company, its agents, to find out what and when, how they're going to get that offer. assistance. And it still won't cover what you need to quote. Now here, British Gas customer tweeted that he had taken out a fixed price deal with the company and just phoned them and they revealed back to him. They reverted him back to the standard variable again with no exit fee charges, he said in a tweet on a Twitter post. British Gas confirmed that you can change tariffs anytime without any fees. We want you to be on the best deal that you can. The admin fees only apply if you leave us. There was no response to the customer who signed up with Bitsdeal in June of this year, but said she had checked with the company and was told that the people can move to variable tariff anytime with no exit can move from it with no exit fee as long as they let me have a look. Bear with me, I'm getting all these effing pop-ups. Okay, that was in a response to, as I said, an individual that signed up for price deal in June this year. Now, before Thursday's move, British Gas website said it's quick and easy to change tariffs online. No, it isn't, by the way. If you're ready with us, it's stated that if you access your account online, go to a tariff switch, you need to spend hours doing that, by the way, and pick your new tariff. It said it will take 24 hours to switch you over. No, it don't. It takes it longer. And you really need to follow up with an email if you can find one and a phone call. Prepared to wait for hours on the phone. I've had that experience before. And it goes on for you, and you will have to pay, and you don't have to pay an exit fee. Some people have been switching into fixed price deals that were, on the face of it, expensive, but cheaper than the gloomy predictions that were being made for where prices might go next year. If you can get your head around all this, good luck, because I tell you, it's a nightmare. But as soon as rumours of possible fixed price started emerging, the fixing your tariff became very risky. Some people had signed up in the last few days on the basis they had 14 days. It's in contract law, it's a 14-day generally, a calling off period, and that could bail out of the offer changing. That's what meant to happen. And that is a prepay meter with your key that you put in. It is not clear the higher charges for prepaid meters will be tackled by the government's measures, right? This is what I was finding out. So, does the pledge a household who do not pay directly for main gas electricity will be worse off? They include mainly rural homes, use fuel oil, those in flats with communal heating systems. This goes in a lot of bloody BS. You won't even believe this. Yes, there's a lot of stuff on the metro. I wasn't looking for that, was something else I've stopped showing. Noise. Yeah. Near Tanya. She's been running weights. You've been running with weights, Tanya. Good on you. Well done. Yeah, Tanya, is if you can hear me. I tried to see, work out the usage, right? Look at drink the radiating the area. I've got to have one, if I'm in one room, electricity, Hurricane heat I've had last year before. And the cheapest option at the moment, I've got one, a smaller one already. But the bars go on it, you can't go out if it's snowing or whatever like that. You can't just go out and get another one. They might not have it in stock, especially the way the world is now. So the one I looked at, the investment, if I get that 150 extra, cost of living for disabled people, many people in England is meant to have it from tomorrow's day onward throughout the month. Then I think it's £40 to get another. This particular height of version I've got already as a backup, but if the mainstream electricity cuts off, the winter woolies and I was looking at alternative sources of heat. I've got wood burners, but these were camping items. You can't safely do it in your own flat, the mainstream flat, unless you've got a garden. Do you know what I mean? So it's very difficult being in this environment. So I was looking at alternatives, and I'm getting bloody radiated, and I hit my stomach at the moment. My throat, my stomach, they're hammering me at the moment. Oh, the frequencies. So I compared it to last year's prices, and I always keep my statements and work it out. Where the hell these corporations getting their bloody well, when you know how their business and commerce works, and you break it down, and it's like whatever energy, your water, gas, electric, right? So I use less water, ironically, isn't it? Then and then the electricity is mainly the Agenda 2030, isn't it? The policies of the smart agenda is to get everyone on electricity. And they're pushing the electricity cars and everything electric, aren't they? Linking up with the 5G grid and then pushing eventually to 6G. And the radiation of that alone is damaging, you know. And so we know what the technology is involved to target individuals generally. So this is just pushing people onto that platform of electricity, you know. And then the smart this and smart everything, smart technology, really, you know. So to get off using gas, so I can't see this housing company as agents putting in for a new style of they call it renewable energy, but it's a new the solar panels on these flats. I can't see them doing that. The cost of that, because the cost of rent will go up. And then, of course, the new pumps are sold off, replacing the combi boilers, which they messed me about for years. The gaslighting me and perping me with the agents. And then they just do everything else for all the perks around here, you know, but they don't do it for me. Okay. But I'm more the one able to balance the books financially in that regard. and more efficiently for quite a while now. But back in, I stayed with the same company only because I know how they work and the rates per unit. But I'm looking at the rates per unit because I'm always one of these that prepare for the winter best I can, leading up to the winter. I start in the summer when everyone's like, I don't have a break. I'll never have a bloody holiday break. So anyway, I just prepare little bits I can at a time, a period of time, and leading up to the winter period where it really does. I mean, they're really going to hit people. It's not just England, is it? So they really are going up to town to actually cause. And then you got this. If you look at the videos, the Great Depression and how people were surviving, the way I was raised in the period where we used coal fires. Why get? If you look at wood burners, the people's got their own places and converted them already. And a lot of people living off grid, they're doing it already. And if you've got a garden, you can build yourself a fire safely outside as a source of cooking, and then a bit of heat, and then just wrap yourself up with the old-fashioned, not duvets. I'm talking about wool, WOOL, knitted blankets and throwovers, and your thermal socks and gloves, and you might even have to just literally camp out in one room, yeah, just to keep that, and then your windows. You get your bubble wrap up by the windows, and these windows are really old. The gas bloody radiators do not heat the rooms. They're really old fashioned and really crap. The worst thing about this bloody place, since I moved in, I noticed. My old house years and years ago, heated up brilliantly, the radiators. I mean, I'm looking about a period where I used to live. I don't think it cost me hardly anything to heat up a 3-story house, you know? So, yeah, it's been building up over the years, hasn't it, worldwide? These corporations are just raking it in, halving the profit, and just want to just do all this. So, yeah. Ah, solar light, yeah. Solar light. Oh, you only walked? Oh, right. Okay, good on you. Oh, mum is up good, isn't Right. Yeah, I can't find the original source. Of the original. There's a lot of warships getting ready. The UK has more warships and vessels in its orders than anywhere else in the world. Military is on the way. No. Maritime. See how old this Global Warships Live map. How old is this item? Um, 530 today. Oh my god, they got a Nephian in a Queen's Parade. Very, very tall. Oh my goodness, mate. He's showing the horn devil sign in his hands. Does it say? He's over 7 to 8 foot tall, maybe taller. Procession. Don't know what representative he is. Wow, somebody bloody saw that. I can't read foreign language, bear with me. And now here we have, on top of everything else going on, the Japanese company that's about the world's first flying bicycle. Oh, it's already on sale in Japan. It will be on sale in the USA in 2020. A cost of, oh, look at the numbers. 7777. Oh my god. Flying machines now, Tanya. Oh. Are they? Prehistoric channels. Oh. Oh, my stomach.
Thus, it hath pleased Almighty God to take out of this transitory life unto his divine mercy the late, most high, most mighty, and most excellent one, Elizabeth. Thus, it hath pleased Almighty God to take out of this transitory life unto his divine mercy the late, most high, most mighty, and most excellent one, Elizabeth. Thus, it hath pleased Almighty God to take out of
They
this
put the late Queen into a vault. Interesting. Yeah, I can't find another source. So, yeah, flying. No. Okay, I can't find any other. No stars on the flag. Right, I can't find the original source or reference to the Queen. There's a lot of, I can't repeat some of the things I'm saying on this platform. Yeah, there's also clashes of civil unrest, as I said earlier. I might have done about Siberia. Police and Christians clash at the LGB parade in the capital Belgrade. Oh, things are dropping around. After a mockery was made to Jesus Christ, police reportedly had to leave the scene as Christians outpowered them. I can't show you this on this YouTube. Wow. Started civil unrest. Oh my god. That's in Siberia. So Christians clash with the LGB parade. And that was today's date. I assume it was 11:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness me, there's so much, isn't there? So I'll go back to the source. Okay, here we go. Beforeitsnews.com. Opinion. Conservative 2022. The elites are planning something very significant for September the 24th. Didn't I say this? As London is down, Vatican is next announcement. Then do you see the last of all Holy Land? Didn't I say that? So, prophecy. September 24th, total sympathetic collapse begins. Oh my gosh. Links to related possible events. Okay, it says 24 hours volunteers needed as actors for full-scale exercise. You know what this means, don't you? Right, this is England. They have electric planes too. Oh. Beforeitsnews.com. Oh, come on, stop hacking me. Trying to open the link. Right, stuff you before it's news. Let's have a look. Back in my phone. Before it's news. Let me sure I've got the right channel first before I do anything. Beforeitsnews.com, I've got to try and open the link. There was a Telegram group. Just save. This is it. See if I can find the link on the website if it opens up. The hacking me, bloody hell. They're hacking my computer. Right. No, I don't use the channel canal. Ugh. Come on. Oh, they're hacking my bloody radiating my feet. Come on. Typical, innit? When you're looking for things, they just hack into your main internet. This is what happens next through September, okay? Oh, come on, get up. They're hacking. I can't click on any links to share. Yeah, I thought they would. They don't want me to share this information. Telegram, anyone uses Telegram, go on Before It's News. There we go. Just demonic perpetrators. AI computer systems on there. I don't want effing stuff out right now. Get off my bloody computer, you demons. F off. I'll show you what they're doing. They're fucking hacking everything I own. Do they? How much are they? This is what they're doing to me trying to search on the internet. They're completely hacking every damn bloody thing. I'll put up with this. Ugh! Fuck off, you arseholes. Raging at my fucking stomach right now. It's killing me. How much are these solar lights telling me? He put it by the window as well. They're solar lights, and if you don't get any sun, well, they work. They completely hacked my whole computer. Oh, wankers. Fuck off, you demons. I don't know. What's the point? Fucking hacking everything. Fucking fed up with this shit. Just wait to watch a fucking film and just don't do nothing, don't they? I just hope these demonic entities get what's coming to them. And then, you know, when we wake up to. They want to cut off the fucking internet anyway. So, you know, I'm used to all this without the internet anyway. Well, I'm younger. So I'm used to all that BS. They're not fucking using their technology on us to crucify our bodies. You know, it's all really demonic and evil. So I happen to stumble across the information and they just hack every fucking thing. So fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. 10 to 1 there. Enough of this shit. It's just really doing a bloody nightmare. Hacking everything I own as well, you know, physical items. It's just a absolute nightmare. I'm tired, but I can't get no proper sleep anymore. Oh. You can taste the radiation in the mouth, you know. This built up area. Jesus. Around you. And they're all manipulated in the brains and all. Right, finally. On 24th of September, volunteers needed. Fuck off talking. Bloody stop. Oh, get up, you demon. Torturing me. Radiation everywhere right now. Really ramped up. In England, 24th of September, day for my birthday, as act as a full-scale exercise. You know what this means, don't you? Well, without stating the obvious, I do believe most reading this will know what this may mean. Be prepared, and hopefully this is the last one, but may be necessary in order to wake people up. Well, come on then, what do you mean by that? Evidence lining up for September the 24th and or 9/11 type event. Okay. Warning. It could be a date like 9/11 where everyone one needs our new category. Let's have a look. Event. Germany, Belgium, Denver, New York, LA. Nuclear warnings. US emergency preparation. Music. Indoor tours cancelled. Are white hats and dark hats getting ready to go head to head in the final battle for the planet Earth? US military veteran explains why Donald Trump was so. artwaves.com. I can connect. $13.